Imagine a project where on one side you're a wheat farmer and on the other side you're fighting your opponent on an auto chess battle mode. Now on top of that add some Web3 elements and out of this sweet cocktail we have Metawana. Let's jump into it. So guys, welcome to Metawana, which is a very interesting project because at its core it's a farming game, a farming play and earn game, but then you also have this other game mode which is PvP, which will come out in the next months, where you actually use your battle buds, which are these NFTs that you're seeing right here and that you raise at your wheat farm, and you use them in battle against other players. So it's very interesting because it mixes two game modes that are completely different. And guys, today is a very important day because it's day 0 of Metawana. The alpha just came out today, so this is the perfect moment to get a head start out of other players because everything you do on the alpha is going to be saved. So what we're going to do is jump straight into action. So guys, basically in order to play Metawana, all you need is a Phantom wallet, which is a Solana native wallet, okay, and you connect it to metawana.io, links in the description, and you can play the game straight away. So let's take a look into it. Hey man, how they hanging? I'm Chelly, the first and chillest battle bud. We'll need to make an army of buds, man, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So like, I don't gotta tell you, but the scourge of Narak is upon us and crushing our souls. Major bummer, growing Nugs is our only hope. So guys, let me give you some context. Basically, the storyline of Metawana is about some wheat farmers that were like super happy, and then some bad guys came and they enslaved the local population. But now the local population has a way to fight back these bad guys, and that way is by growing battle Nugs. Quite interesting. Here is some copper wheat to get going. It's not worth nearly as much as a nug, but it's a cool way to practice farming. So we just got started and we're already growing some wheat. Let's go.
Nice.
So we got a new strain, copper wheat. Let's see what we can do with it. So I guess this is my farm and this is the available space that I have to farm. So how you plant wheat is basically select these land plots and use the wheat that you have available. Okay, pretty simple so far. So I can harvest it in 10 seconds. Okay, but after 6 seconds I have to water it, and there's some critters who may try to steal the weeds.
Hello, motherfucker.
Ah, okay, so basically there were some thieves that were about to steal my wheat, but I got like some monster in the cave, and if I feed the monster some sweet, the monster is going to come out and the thieves are going to run away. Wheat needs time to grow. When ready to harvest, you can cash it out. We just harvested our first crop of wheat. Nice. 8 grams, that's nice. And now it's available here and I can actually sell it for money. Okay, so which is some in-game currency. You're a wheat farming natural man, word to the wise. Nab a starter stash box for some awesome silver wheat to really get growing. Get the silver weeds, a munchie and 4 waters to start the farm going and earn enough for a free NFT. Okay, so I need like 3k of cash for these, I only have 10. But I can also purchase in-game currency with Solana. So basically in order to get that box, that starter box, I need 0.3 Solana. But I think I'm going to just grind. Okay, so basically how this works is when you want to plant, okay, and right now my farm is level 1, so I only have 1 land plot available, okay? So how it works is you select the land plots and you have 2 options, okay? Either you farm wheat, which gives you cash, okay, which is the in-game currency, or you farm some nugs, okay, which then later you can use in battle. So basically these are NFTs that I bought and that's why they're showing up here, okay? So I already spent some Solana. I spent around like 1 Solana for each of them. If you're a free player, you're just going to have the weed in the beginning, but I'm sure that there's going to be ways to also get like some battle buds for yourself. Okay, then as you grow your farm, you're also going to be able to get some different types of weed that can give you like some extra cash. So just like in every farming game, you grow your farm and it becomes more powerful. And then you're going to need like supplies, right? So basically if I want to buy water, I need to spend cash. So I think I already need this because at some point these copper weeds that is going to take like 6 hours is going to require some water, right? So I'm going to need this at some point, of course. And then also I can buy the sweets to feed to the big monster that scares away the thieves. Okay, so guys, basically our farm is just getting started, so this will require some time, but at some point your farm is going to evolve and you're going to have like different buildings like the nursery, which is the storage facility for nugs and weeds, the greenhouse where you store harvested grams, the laboratory where you actually can evolve your battle buds, the dispensary where you can actually complete contracts and earn rewards, the barracks where you can actually train your battle buds, and then you also have the destroyed guild tower, okay, which I'm guessing that at some point in this game there's going to be guilds. So actually, as a farming game, in the beginning there's not that much to do, but at some point there's going to be the second game mode where you're going to be able to use your battle buds, and this game is going to be like really complex because each battle bud, let me show you mine, they actually have like different classes and you're going to be able to place them in different positions, and the position in which you place them is going to influence the outcome of the battle. So this is my second battle buds, and this looks like an archer, so it's going to be like a DPS, I guess. But then you're also going to have like the barracks where you can train them. So there's going to be like battle bud evolution. So I do believe that when this second game mode is released, it's going to be quite complex. Hey guys, we're back and we already have here some weed ready to be harvested. I think Bob Marley will be super happy if you know that the younger generations are playing this type of game. Guys, highly educational content. Metawana, how to become a wheat farmer. They should include this in the school program. So let's harvest our weed and see what's going to happen. There you go. Okay, and now that we harvested our weed, it's right here in the storage. Okay, copper weeds, 8 grams, that's a lot. And if you come here, it's here ready to be sold. So let's sell it and get some Highlands cash. This type of weed only gave us cash and didn't give us any experience, unfortunately, so let's plant more. Oh, now it has a cooldown. So since our weed is on cooldown, we're actually going to try to plant these battle buds and see what happens. So let's go. And there you go, ready to harvest in 13 hours. So guys, you know that Metawana fits into the play and earn category. That's because they actually have NFTs, which are the battle buds, which we already talked about. You can find them on Fractal, which is Solana's marketplace. And then you're going to get airdropped M1 tokens based on how many battle nugs you own, how evolved they are, and how rare they are, because they actually have different rarities. So if you come here to the filters, floor starts at 0.63 Solana, which are the common, but then if you come to the legendaries, they go up until 8 Solana. So basically you're going to be rewarded with M1 tokens by owning NFTs and by playing the game and developing your farm. Then on top of that, when the auto chess game mode comes out, you're going to have lots of nugs to actually use on that secondary game mode. Okay, so basically right now the only way to get M1 tokens when this token is launched is going to be by owning NFTs. And in order to do that, either you get to level 5, which is going to take quite some time if you're actually going the free-to-play path, or you come to Fractal and you buy yourself some battle buds. So guys, Metawana, quite an interesting project. I like the idea of having 2 different game modes inside one project, but right now I don't have that much to say about the game because Metawana at its core, it's a farming game, and farming games in the beginning are really slow and there's not that much to do. So maybe I come back to you guys when I develop my farm and I play the auto chess game modes. Okay, because then I'm going to have a more precise idea about this project. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe for more NFT gaming content. Thanks for watching guys, love you all, and I see you Cryptomanics in the metaverse.